Season 5, and this is round 11 at Brazil. Fortunately, we couldn't stream quality, and some things did happen. But, yeah, I have managed to get back home in time for this race, so, there's your grid. Honestly, the weather here is going to be mixed, so a lot of people did not qualify or set times as they wanted to get the optimal strategy. It is a home race for Andre here, so he'll be looking to do well at Interlagos. We also have a debutant in Jarno here, who is in McLaren, so Sidman Keatmake will be a good duo for this constructors, that's for sure. You also have Karem here. He is racing here for fun today, so it is nice to have him around. So, I'm going to line up here. It's set to rain in the second half of the race, so the medium runners will have an advantage. There's a little time to go there, is there? About to get underway very, very soon. Don't think Costas will be joining, so yeah. About to get underway. 5 red lights are out. We are racing in Brazil. Looks like Punisher got the better start. He has. Andre somehow glitched to the front, but anyways, Punisher's got the lead. And followed by Sly Guy and Enzo. Then Mickey. And they've got Karem in the mediums. Oh, there's a Ferrari going wide at Tom Coates. He's kept in a straight line, whoever he's down back to the pretty much the back. It's all fixed. Ferrari going wide there. And oh, there's somebody off. It's Tom Coates, he's out. And safety car. See what happened to everyone here. So now say he's down 12, but he's kept his wing. Kimi. Let's see. Everyone else seems fine. Tom Coates is just out. So, oh, that's Peppian in the pits, so he's going in for the medium straight away. Giving the rein. Some last into the pits as well. Another set of mediums. So maybe just getting a newer set, perhaps. Boy, I'm just glad I can stream this one. And thank you to the 2 people who are watching. It's nice to have you here. Just have to wait now and see what is going to happen. Safety car is not going to be in this lap. We are still waiting for Sandhouse to catch up. Or maybe it might be in actually, because this will start sector 3 now. No, he's staying out for another lap. You could have caught up slightly quicker, Sammy. Or maybe you're trying to go fast, you could. Oh, there's the safety car. There's a Punisher. No, there's some quality. Never mind. Oh, Enzo's got 5 seconds with severe collision. Now with Mickey, I believe. So, let me check race director. Enzo has picked up 2 collision with Mickey and then Sly Guy, and then Mickey's picked up 1 for with Enzo. So that is bad news for him. So let's see now. Sure, it'll be in this lap with 12 drivers remaining. So safety car in this lap, the notification has come just at the end of sector 2. It'll be up to Punisher to get us on the way again. So let's say Punisher, he's gone. Oh, it's like I is stuck with him. I think this, well, that's just random your flags, but seems like a calm enough safety car restart. Actually, Bomberts went down the inside of Andre. And Andre's had to give that position up, so Jarno's going to have to run, and he's going to round the outside, Verstappen-esque. Thank goodness Verstappen fan, I'd say fairly happy with that one. Over Andre, will he try? No, Jarno has the position on him. Let's see, is Krem will be looking to get past Mickey as soon as possible. He has a chance to win here. Perhaps. As pretty much everyone's doing DRS range each other. Sly Guy is close, so he has a chance to take a win here. And something that would be important for him. Oh, no DRS for the first 2 laps. After a safety car restart, which is obvious. Let's see, there might be some action going on towards the back. Is Andre trying to go around the outside of Jarno? And after going a bit wide, maybe I might have a little complaint about that, but it seemed like fair enough racing. At the moment, it is ACW who is a commanding lead of 57 points in the championship, followed by his teammate Andre who's in P2, just ahead of George Meader and Sergio Benjamin who has left. And then Cesar going 158, so a win here would be good for him, as now the DRS will be crucial now, as Karem's past Mickey, so it's P4 for Karem. He's now going to try to go after Enzo. This guy can't gain enough with his purple sector. Another racing here is Andre wasn't able to gain enough in Yarno. So, there's, I always say for Yarno an exit, so that's up in the lead here. It's just like it's going to go for it, and the Avatari has taken P1, and well, the lead of the race. So, as Andre has passed Yarno, after Yarno has the ERS advantage, so. Let's see. Is gaining, and this will be enough trialed around the outside. Nope, switch. Tries to switch to the inside, but just wasn't on. Let's see now. Alex Bomberg is on the back of Mickey, but just like happens happening up ahead. So Alex Bomberg is going to go to the left, and what will be the inside for the first part of the Senna S. Oh, bit of touch there, and a bit aggressive, but Alex Bomberg has the position. So now we'll have to try use the softs. Whatever remaining grip he has to get within Karem's DRS. So now Punisher and Saigai, who seem to be fairly in pace with me, Saigai having the slight advantage. And the thing is, can he break out of DRS range? So let's see now. None of them are, well, neither are burning ERS, and they're practically identical. Oh, we will have Costas here in a moment. So meanwhile, let's check on the order. It seems like much overtaking is now happening.
Changing tires.
I know.
Breaking the grass.
Oh, yeah.
That's dangerous. King Enzo's is going to be tough there. I think Karen's going to have a chance there at getting King Enzo. He's going pretty close. He's doing a lot of ERS. Let's check this battle out as Karen gets up. He's busy now, on the Alpha Tauri.
To the left.
They're going weird.
He's got. He has it done.
He's got it. And Karen gets up into P3 and now sits up in the leaders, Punisher and Sly Guy. And Alex Bomberg pretty further behind them. Mercedes to the Alex Bomberg. Let's see, Andre's up now. You have Mickey with chasing Andrew, but Andrew was partially taken. I was late it comes today. I was racing engineering for Pepsi, actually. Pretty good lad. But then he spun us. I think Mickey's off. He got spot race to W. Into the penalty. So the offerers are making up lazy, which is good for the championship charge. As Karen cannot get, I think he can get Enzo out in fact, actually. Punisher still staying closer to his Liger. Who's gonna be the first one to pick? And Karen can go long to on the mediums.
Yeah, I think there's rain coming in the race because it was based on the first lobby settings.
Rain is forecast. So Kimi can be close to Mickey at the moment. Kimi's been in a really good position in P9. Yato's pretty much spun out. And we have Sam Davison who spun again. He spun 5 times, it was 5 times in a row. He spun for Belgium onwards in all races with making contact. And I don't understand how he's doing that. But that's probably for another time, but let's see what Kimi can do on Mickey and what ACW can do. It's a close battle if I'm not mistaken. If he gets a good run, he has 95% DRS. He doesn't use it, but he doesn't use DRS either.
Maybe he's just waiting for pit stops or something, because I've seen my apps go on a different tyre. Because these softs, well, they're alright around Brazil. Obviously, softs will have a bit of wear.
They won't make it, yeah. Once I was racing against me with Pepsi, and he said he could go 16 laps on the soft side. But then we picked on lap 1 because we thought it would be a better tire wear if it was medium, and the race wouldn't come until the end. So yeah, it was a pretty unorthodox strategy, but it's still not over yet. Let's see what Sliger can do against the Punisher at the moment, because Punisher is catching him up on the straight. This could be a really nice battle between the Alpha Tauri and the Red Bull.
Yeah, but Punisher burning his ERS, Sly Guy isn't. Now
Sliger's not burning up.
He has used a little bit.
Oh, there's both at 60%. And let's take Term. Term is 5.7 behind. He's still there. As King Enzo, he has 8% DRS. He's getting closer there. Sam Davis the penalty. Oh, Sam Davis.
Like, he's not that far off, but it's just a little. He is towards the back, so you'll have to be hoping.
Light years behind. I mean, it can't get worse for Sam Davis, can it? It's literally been the worst form in any league racing career I've ever seen. Like, he's got 5 finishes in a row of the points where he just had the fast platform. I think he could have gotten some P10s as well, potentially, when we had other retirements, but in most cases, either off the points or in P10. And that's not great for Sam Davison. If I'm not mistaken, isn't he leading the FTR championship? Then why can't he do that in FTRS?
Well, yeah, he is in the FPR championship by around 2 or 4 points, so it is a close title fight there. As Karem he's had a little wide, so let's see.
And so let's see what he can do. I don't think he can do much, to be honest. So yeah, let's see. Punisher now is up next. What am I talking about? I just completely. Punisher is up next on Series Fly Guy. He could pull a move there because they both have similar amounts of DRS. If he uses it a bit more, he can use like 30%. It'd still be pretty much fine until the pit stop range, and then just hold back possibly. Because look at him, he's just staying close to him. Their pace is pretty much similar. Let's see what his second 2 is gonna be. His second 2 is gonna be 52.6, and Punishers, I didn't even get to check it.
Well, Andre is closing up on Alex Bomberg quickly, so...
Alex Bomberg on a soft, he wanted to pair that well. Let's see what Andre can do now. Opening up the ERS, he's gonna get the ERS as well. He's gonna be pretty close. He's gonna be. Let's hope they don't hit each other. He's gonna go for the move. It's so close. He's gonna go for the inside outside. Oh my goodness, he was so close. And
yeah, I think that would not be giving up.
Oh, Alex Bomberg's diving up the inside. Will it touch? No, don't quite.
No, he's setting up the exit. He's got a beautiful exit here.
Look at Alex Bomberg go now. He's got fantastic exit. He goes, opens up the ERS. They're going wheel to wheel, side by side. It's so close on the straight. Alex Bomberg gets the position.
Over to my ERS.
There's a yellow flag. It's Yato is up, but we can't focus on that at the moment.
Oh, dear,
and Andre is going around the outside. And I think Tevgin is also off. But Andre's got the position, but Alex Bomberg still holds it. Fantastic move by Alex Bomberg. Fantastic move by Andre. Fantastic racing by both of them.
ACW's now in the back of the pair of them, so he could take a position off the pair of them.
ACW, he needs it for the championship as well. He's
got a sizable lead though, to be fair.
There's 3 rounds to go, but 2 of them are normal championship rounds. One of them is a sprint race, Lombardy GP, and you have the Italian GP if I'm not mistaken, and I forgot which track we're racing at next. Gonna check the chat at the moment to compare that one, but look at this ACW is closing in on Andre.
Let's see, a big battle of the Alphas. It's to the
Let's see,
left.
go for the move on. Andre basically
Inside.
left the two there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go for the cutback. Oh, that was close. That was so close.
That was huge
And
oversteer,
Mickey's in
but
the pit.
it's kept his
Mickey's
position.
in the pit, so he's serving his 5-second penalty. Yeah, he scared it. Because Andre had to brake.
After this, it'll be the Chinese GP, and then it'll be Italy, and then Lombardy. Yep.
Lombardy, yeah.
Lombard. Oh, it's Jarno's retired the pits.
Jarno's retired, so yeah. So basically, we have...
Oh, Sam Davison.
After this...
Sam Davison is out.
Oh! He's crossed the safety car! And the safety car has been deployed! The safety car has been deployed. That's gonna be a huge game changer. As now Sky Guy and Punisher, they can all fit. And look at this, Sam Davison went off there. You can see here from Mickey. Look at him, he's just spun off again. And that's Sam Davison again off. How can he keep doing this? But he's still gonna get points. He has the first support in the top 10. For Sam Davison basically will get one of the Sly Guy pits, Punisher pit, with Karen pits, but he can't go another set of mediums, Karen, I think. He got 5 seconds! Karen's got 5 seconds!
Oh dear.
It's not gonna help him. He's going too fast. What time is he gonna go on? King Enzo's going in the softs, I think. King Enzo is a double stack for the AlphaTauri guys.
I go, it's big.
Karen shoots on the softs.
What the?
Karen's going on the softs.
Well, yeah, he's got no choice pretty much.
Penalty, I think. Let's see King Enzo. What's he going? Softs for King Enzo. Let's see Kimi. What time is Kimi going to go? He's in P7. ACW is going up in P5 with the soft tires. Alex Bomberg in P4. Alex is going to drop behind. Pepkin is going to come in now. And Pepkin is going to be back in the front as well. But he's going to have double stack. So Mickey is going to get ahead. Mickey has got a massive undercut on Pepkin, but he's still behind Andre. Oh my goodness, this is so close. The safety car
I think
here,
Jarno will be
yes.
regretting retiring in the pits now because the safety car came out right after.
I think it came for Sam Davison because Sam Davison spun off and crashed. So basically, in this race, we have pretty much 75 points to play with in the championship. Not 75 points in the normal races, and then you have in the sprint race. You have basically 90 points all to play for, because you get 15 points for the win in the sprint race. And currently, the gaps in the championship are ACW is leading with 57 point gap to Andre, who is racing. George Downey is not racing, Benjamin is not racing, 58 points the gap. Silly Slug is 77 points behind. And with 90 points to play with, could we say that ACW, because he's ahead of Andre as well. Honestly, I think Silly Slug is pretty much the only guy who challenges, because Andre, I don't think he challenges his friends for the championship. George Nader, he isn't joining half the time. And yeah, Benjamin's left the league. So yeah, could ACW wrap up the championship here? It's 90 points to play with. And after this race, it's gonna go down to... yeah, 90 points after this race actually, because I've counted both. No, it's gonna be 50, Italy and China, and then 65 points will be after this race. And the current championship standings are, ACW will basically get P5, which will increase his gap to Andre to around, because he's in P8 at the moment, but he has a penalty. That would mean that P8 will give him 4 points, so that will be 63 points. George Nader will basically be out of the championship fight, because he isn't racing. And Silly Sly Guy will be 15 points ahead, it's gonna be 52 points. You know, 62. So basically ACW pretty much has this championship in the bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
He needs to overtake Karam and Alex Bomberg in order to win this championship, this race I think.
Well, yeah, after that it is, well, 3 races left.
3 races left, but it's the one is sprint race points. So basically, the maximum amount of points you can get is 65. And currently, if he gets 2 positions, he's gonna get the 65, I think, on Sly Guy and on Andre. And George W isn't racing, so he's out mathematically. So safety car is going in this lap. We're about to go racing again. This is gonna be the championship winning moment for ACW. Old Sly Guy or Andre say anything about it. There we go. Sly Guy's also got the fastest lap, so that will play into an effect. Backing up the pack completely. And let's see
he's holding them. He doesn't want deception games. He's gone now.
There he goes again, and that's a perfect restart by Silly Sly Guy. Already going up into field. Andre's going to make the position.
ACW Ice Bomber.
ACW's caught in position already. ACW is exactly where he needs to be, I think. He gets 14, Silly Sly Guy gets 14 points on him, and he also gets potentially 6 points on Andre. So let's see, Kim is on the back of Andre as well.
His end zone Ice Bomber. Ends up in top wide.
King Enzo's gone off, and here goes Andre. Oh my goodness, he was so close at the moment.
And Kimi's going to be gaining a lot, but he can't go for a move there.
And Benny is on the back control. He's on the medium tires. So Punisher at the moment, he's on the mediums. Kerem's on the softs. Kerem can get a massive run. And so can ACW. They're both on the soft tires. They need to get past Punisher and Sly Guy who are on the mediums. They're basically slowing them down.
But obviously the rain's going to come. So there are 5-second penalties for Enzo to serve, and along with Kerem. And with Kerem, he's gaining.
He's out of the VRS, he's out of the VRS, he's got the fastest sector, he's gonna go down the inside, he's gonna be so close, is there gonna be contact? No, there's no contact, but look at this Punisher, he's gonna cut him back.
He's got a brilliant exit here, going to go round the outside for Verstappen-esque.
Round the outside, and that's fantastic move by Kerem. Out of the P2, if he gets past Sly Guy, ACW will be world champion, I think. Because Andre will fall behind Kimi, and will fall behind Mickey, because they don't have penalties. And Modernos is behind Pepkin as well. So at the moment, Punisher, ACW should pass Punisher, it's gonna be, this is championship defining battle at the moment. Let's see, it's gonna be super close, I think. He needs to get the position of Punisher in order to get 11 points to Sly Guy and push him completely out of the championship running. Because it will be 66 points, and the maximum you get is 65 points.
Let's see
if he gets the position. Make sure the penalty. Make sure the penalty. That's gonna give a free position to Andre basically. And look at this. ACW is gonna use his ERS. Look at him. He's trying to give him Punisher a lot. Here to carry with the fast lap of the race. He's close to get a Sly Guy as well. Let's see now, Punisher, he still stays ahead. Alex Homer gets 3 seconds. Let's see now. Look at this, he's going wide. Punisher's going wide. Punisher's going completely wide. And look at this. ACW's going to get the position. This could be crucial for the championship. ACW's got him. He's got him and it's touched. And then Punisher goes wide. And ACW is now in the championship winning position. As Sly Guy doesn't even have a fast lap of the race. It's going to be a 10-point gap. That's going to push Silly Sly Guy 67 points behind. George Danner is going to be pushed around 70 points behind, and so will Benjamin. They're only 4 points. And currently Andre is pretty much the only man who can get the championship away from ACW's grasp. He's currently in P7, that gives 6 points at the moment. And that will put him 51, but when calculating ACW's points, he's also going to be out of the running. Alex Bomber goes completely deep. What is Alex Bomber doing?
It's getting extremely dark here now. The rain's going to come soon, surely.
The rain is going to be coming, and let's see now. Karen really close to the back of ACW, sets a fast of Sly Guy, sets the fastest lap of the race. I need to check as well, how will the sprint race points be decided? If they're not the normal F2 system, then it's all over. If it's like normal points, then I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be classic sprint race points. Let's see now, Kerem is losing a bit of ground, but ACW is doing exactly what he needs to do, but Andre, he has a final say in it. He's got past Alex Bomber. That gives you 8 points at the moment. Or is it gonna be 8? How many penalties does he have? He has 3 seconds. Kim is still there. Pepkin is out of the 3-second range. So Andre at the moment would still drop to P7. He needs to get past King Ed. He's actually gonna be up to P6. King Ed has got 5 seconds. This is a super close racing. And that means if Andre is in P6, then ACW is gaining 15 points, Andre is going to get 8 points, and that's going to be basically 7 points to play for. That's going to I think that's going to put Andre is stealing it by 1 point. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. It's Mickey. Mickey's off. Mickey's off. Andre is still gonna be in the championship by 1 point if it ends like this. He still has a hope in it. So HW, he needs to get Karem. But Karem's not fight. Karem has the 5 seconds, I forgot. Karem has a 5-second penalty. So HW is still in the championship winning position. He's currently in an FP2 because Karem sped in the pit lane. This is just the most hectic, and it's gonna get rainy as well. It's gonna have rain soon. Karem needs to get a 5-second gap as well on the slide guy. And HW if he wants
that's a big slide.
That's a big slide. So currently, Andre would be 64 points behind HW, but with Karem's penalty, it's gonna go to 67. So basically, and 70 points to slide guy, 67 to Andre, and potentially 78 to George Danner and Benjamin, not 70, 76 to George Danner and Benjamin. HW has basically won the championship, unless Karem has anything to say about here. Here he goes to the one slide guy. Oh my goodness, it's so close, it's almost contact, but he's got the move done.
Oh,
over contact! Contact! They made contact! Sliger's gonna get a great run, I think. He's not got damage. Sliger's lucky to escape without damage, but here he goes again on Karem, and he's got the position once again. Karem stuck in behind. He has no ERS. Alex Bomberg shot another penalty. Alex Bomberg has another penalty. So basically right now, if Andre is pretty much almost out of terms of almost out of finish 1 point reach. If he gets 10 points, then I've messed up all my calculations because this is so hectic at the moment. And basically, if HW gets second and Andre gets fifth, it's gonna be 65 points. It's gonna be the exact distance. And Andre needs to get a win in all 3 races. But he doesn't have a win this season. And HW, how many?
Yes, Karem's passed again.
And Karem's gone past. And look at this, Sliger's still gonna be holding it, and they're going wheel to wheel. It's super close racing. Sliger's gonna get the run as well. But Karem's this time he has the ERS. But look at this, Sliger's going for it. Karem's almost pushed him into the grass. It's so close! And Sliger gets the position. My goodness, this is incredible racing. Karem goes on the switch flag of green. This is gonna be
Let's give me a nice bomber.
My goodness, everything is happening in this race, and when the rain comes, they're gonna be dancing in the rain, in the pale moonlight soon, and this is gonna be, oh my goodness, it's gonna be a fantastic, potentially championship deciding finale. It's not even the finale of the season, but it's one of the most hectic races of the season already. This rain is coming, it's raindrops. I saw some raindrops on Karem's screen.
Oh, Punisher, he's out.
Punisher's off, and there's a VSC, and Punisher's off, and that's gonna promote Andre to P4. Andre was gonna be promoted to P4. So that means he needs to get past Karem and Sly Guy. He needs to get past both of them. As there's rain coming on the track, will enter a box. No one is gonna box. Punisher's off the track. Tenzin's gonna be in P8. Alex Bomberg's gonna be in P7. Only the bread.
There you get one with this VSC.
So basically at the moment, HW finishes second and Andre finishes fourth. That's 6 points, and that's gonna put it at 63 points. Because currently, the gap is it 56 or 57? I mean, it's 57. So yeah, it's gonna put it at 63 points at the moment. So Andre still has a chance in this championship. As Mick gets back Punisher, but he's retired. So yeah, still Slugger and Kerr. HW, he needs to pick up the pace. He needs to get a fantastic strategy, because if he gets P1, then it's definitely all over. I think it's all over the Slide Guy, but it's not all over for Andre. And look at this, King Air just pretty much, look at this, there's raindrops on the track. It's beginning to rain. It's definitely beginning to rain at the moment. And this is gonna be super hectic stuff. And look at it, Kerem's got 40% DRS. This time he's gonna go again for the wall in the Slide Guy. It's gonna be so close again, I think. Look at this late boys dancing through the rain. Crush the rainbow.
He's just slowed.
He's lifted off.
He's lifted off. He knows he needs to get the move done here. Not
he needs to get the move done here. And he's gonna get the DRS of Slide Guy, I think, so the much will wreck it. But look at Karem. Slider is trying to break the toe, he's going for the inside line, Kerem is going for it. Is he gonna go inside or outside? He's gonna go outside. Oh my goodness, he's cut back to the inside. Oh my god, Ace is a super close race again. Look at it, ACW 1.4 behind. It's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet. This is just the most fantastic start I have possibly ever seen. But
ACW is now catching up to these two.
ACW is catching up. This is just gonna go down to the wire. ACW, he needs to get the move silly slide, guys, if he wants to be champion this race. Because Andre is in a net P4. He's behind them. He doesn't need to risk anything. Andre doesn't need to risk anything at all. Oh no, Kimi is actually gonna be ahead of him. Kimi is actually in net P4 because he has no penalties. Andre is in P5 and ACW is in P2. And ACW will still be world champion here. Andre, he needs to get 6 tenths. He needs to get 6 tenths on Kimi if he wants to still have a hope in this championship. And look at this, ACW is finally in DRS range. And Kerem is not close enough. I think he's tired. Must be going off. I think Silly Snyder fine. I'm gonna be better in these conditions. And will the rain come fast enough? It's got 8 laps I think left in this race. The rain, it needs to come soon. It needs to come. So we have a fantastic championship decided. The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. So, Brendan, what do you think? Where do you think the rain will come this race, basically? Who do you think has the advantage of the top 3?
Kerem is 5 seconds, so he'll be taken out of the fight with a Mickey.
So yeah, continue. I'm gonna interrupt this battle. Okay, I don't think there is at the moment. So yeah.
Kerem will probably be taken out of the fight if they have to switch to the inters. That's the only thing, and his tires will be going off. So he's arguably the person who has got the worst hand in this battle. That's like, yep, raindrops.
Look at this rain, it's definitely raining harder now. It was raining before, but look at this Kerem. He needs to get the move now or never for the FT Kerem. It's basically, I don't have a clue what's about to happen in the next 8 laps, and I'm enjoying it. This is a super sexy start, and the ACW is falling a bit behind, and currently Andre, I think he's got the gap on Kimi. He's got 2.8 at the moment. He needs to find
4.3 to 7.2. So that's...
He needs to find 2 more tenths, Andre. He needs 1 more tenth at the moment. Kimi's dropping back. Kimi, I think, made a mistake, and Andre has now got the race he needs on Kimi. He's got the race he needs to get P4 in this race.
ACW would oversteer there, so that's in great for him. Maybe he might be struggling in these wet conditions.
Look at this, and the race is coming very hard now, and it's coming at the rate of naught. It's gonna be a perfect answer, and he's gonna go deep. Karen's gonna be deep. Sligo is still controlling it perfectly. He's done a fantastic run this season. He's been fantastic, and then he's got another penalty,
Oh, 8 seconds.
It's pretty much scored deep to get ahead of him, and so will Kimi. Kimi's gonna get ahead of Enzo as well. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. And so it's like he's not
ACW is struggling. Maybe they're soft, so just starting to give up at the wrong time.
It is now or never for him. He has the cushion in the championship for racing, and currently he needs to get the correct strategy. And look at this rain is pouring. So
Kerem's out DRS.
And Silly Slider is pretty much controlling it perfectly. He's doing a fantastic job in the rain. Fantastic job. And Mickey's off, Mickey's retired, Mickey's crashed. Will there be a safety car? I don't think there will
Yellow
be.
flag, that's it.
Let's see, Kerem is not gonna pit. No will HW. They don't pit. But
no one else pitting either.
HW is pretty much in the position where he needs to score just 2 points next race to win the championship. As Alex Bomber's on ahead of Kimi. Kimi and Alex Bomber are fighting. And that's gonna give a massive cushion to Andre as well. He's gonna stay in the championship fight. Alex Bomber, look at how much he's struggling in the rain. There's gonna be 6 laps.
Let's see. He's going for it now.
He's got the position. But Kim is going to be around the outside. He's still going to call it. Don't hit the grass. This will spin you off. And Alex Bomberg's got the position. Kim is struggling so much in the rain. Look at this, Andre so close to King Genzo at the moment. If I were Andre, I'd pick for Inter at the moment. Because right now, he just needs to risk it. He's pretty much out of the fight if he gets the penalty. I'm just going to check Andre's warnings a bit. Because he already has a penalty. And he's got pretty much a safe position. He needs to keep warning close for Inter. He's got penalty plus 2 warnings. So basically, and he's got another warning. So if he gets another warning, he gets a penalty. So Andre needs to be super careful. And he's got to be super
ACW is DRS and Karem again.
ACW's got DRS, ACW needs to make a move. Karem is really struggling in the rain. Same, I think. Look at them. This is definitely time for Inter to DRS. DCW was in oversteer. Andre's not passing Genzo. My goodness. And I think it's time for Inter at the moment. As someone has speeded, it's a Ferrari. Like some coach is driving the pit. Some coach is driving lap 1, but he's just showing him in the face. I don't know why. Look at this, Kim is going for the move now. On Alex Bomberg, and he's got the position.
Alex Bomberg can't hold on the inside. Never mind, the oversteer for Kimmy, so let's see where Alex Bomberg can go.
Kimmy and Alex Bomberg side by side. Alex Bomberg's got him. I think Alex Bomberg has got him.
Touch.
And Kimmy's gone off into the wet section. Put his speed, and that's not the speed for Kimmy. But now, Andre is gone after the P4. I forgot that one. And let's see, will anyone pit for the inches? Chile Flag is basically controlling the situation completely. He's doing it perfectly. He's been the rain master in this race. But I think ACW and Karen, they need to be for inches because they're struggling so much. And it's basically wet weather conditions.
No,
Karen's fitting. Karen's in for intermediate tires. Karen's in for intermediate, so he's gonna serve this penalty as well. And Karen's gonna serve this penalty. So basically, it's gonna be an 8-second stop at maximum for Karen on intermediate tires.
But he might be able to lessen the impact of 5 seconds if this choice for intermediate is the right call.
He served the penalties. So yeah, he's down in P6. AW is now second. Andre is third.
Enzo in pits too. Pepe in as well. So let's see.
So they're all
have to watch for the neck for leader gaps.
Will let us stay out? Will this be the Brazil 2008-esque finale? Karen is 10 seconds behind. How many seconds is he behind the race leader? He's 25 seconds behind the race leaders. Let's see how much he's gonna gain. Is he gonna gain a lot? He got recommended the offer strategy for Inter.
Oversteer already.
But look at him, he's already pushing to the max. But he's not gaining the max, he's not gaining.
Not gaining, but he's not exactly losing time either. It's now 25.8.
Yeah, he's gaining now, he's played now. But not much. I think it's a crossover point. The tires they need to warm up. And let's see, Kerry's gained 4 tenths already. He's gained another 10. He's gaining so much time. Look at him, he's basically eating the time.
Slide guy in the pits. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Oh my goodness me. And this is ACW. He's not gonna get over the lead of the championship. If Karen doesn't have anything to say about that, and this slide guy cannot serve for 5 seconds. Second thing on the flag, who is it? It's Karen. Karen spun. Karen spun on the leaders. Karen spun on the entrance. So Alex Bomberg is leading the Grand Prix. Alex Bomberg is leading on the drives. He's done the Timo Globe strategy. And let's see, ACW is currently in the championship winning position at the moment. Because obviously, it's like he needs to get the 5 seconds. King is ahead of Karem, and Karem is ahead of Kimmy. Karem, if he don't spin there, he's going to potentially be in the lead of the race. Alex Bomberg is struggling so much. Sliger is definitely going to get past, but he needs to get a 5 second
Andre and Enzo.
gap. Otherwise, Andre and Enzo are going to win. And that's basically like give to the championship to ACW because Enzo, he doesn't have that 5 seconds anymore. They're on equal penalties. So Andre will not gain a position. And
plus Karem's there too.
Karem could lose a position. Andre could lose another position to Karem. Sliger's going past Alex Bomberg. And so basically, the ACW is in the championship winning position because Andre is in P.
Look how much Alex Bomberg's struggling. He barely put he's only got half throttle in his 5th gear.
Everyone's struggling. He's gonna be wet weather maybe soon. Well, look at this.
ACW is struggling a bit there as well.
It's still Sliger's also struggling. Everyone's struggling. Alex Bomberg, he doesn't bid. Alex Bomberg stays out. It's gonna be lap 34. Alex Bomberg, he needs to do 3 laps. and he's got a 13-second gap to the rest of the field. Look at how much he's struggling at the moment. HW is so fast. HW in an FP1. He would win the championship if it all didn't like this. But look at
Judging by this,
he needs to gain 1 second.
Yep.
He needs to gain 1 second. But would HW still win the championship? Because Andre is in P6. Andre would get, how many points you get in P6? 8 points. He got 8 points. That's gonna put him on 40. That's gonna put him 49 behind HW if he gets 8 points. But HW, even if he gets P2, 49 behind, he will get 59, and then with 8 point cap, he will win the championship. HW will win even if he's P2.
Let's see, Karam now is a 3 second.
There's not a penalty, oh my goodness! Now it all changes once again! It all changes once again, it changes all the way through! The tile, it's so hectic. This finale has everything. Andre, he needs to get past King Genzo. He needs to put off a good performance. And look at this, I think it's heavy rain weather at the moment. Look at how much it's raining. And look at how much everyone's struggling.
4.3 now between P1 and P2.
4.3, HW at this rate, if he gets out of the 5-second range, it would be Sliger shot another penalty! HW just won this! HW has this in the bag! As Sliger gets another penalty! He has to get 4 seconds on HW at the moment, who looks on
Enzo passed Alex Bomberg. Bomberg's gonna try to fight this one.
And look at this.
No, he's spun!
Oh, and Andre's hit him! And Karim spun as well! And that's under in P4! Alex being gifted the P4! Kim is gonna come through! Karim's gonna come through! Alex Bomberg's choice to go on the drive tires did not work! And now, Andre's in P4, but say HW is in the left P1. He will gain 13 points on him, and he would win the championship race. And this is gonna be, I think HW he just needs to go for one more lap. HW just needs one more lap, not do anything silly, and that would mean that he would be FTRS World Champion.
Well, Alex Bomberg now P8.
Alex Bomberg is so struggling. He made the wrong decision. He did the Timo Glock in 2008, and it hasn't paid off this time. Let's see now, Felix Salga has increased the gap to 5 seconds, but he doesn't have how many warnings does HW have? Let me just check.
Yeah, if you can get a penalty removed.
He's got only 1 warning, 2 warnings. So if HW gets another warning, then that would mean he's out of the championship running. And if he's not out, because I'm going to forget he is. He just doesn't need to get another warning. Felix Salga 4.8, 4.9. 5 seconds! 5 seconds!
God, I've got to end this stream soon.
We need to stay, mate, because we have the championship decider. Don't end it until the end, it's the last lap. Let's see, this guy now. Is he gonna come across the line? Is he gonna win the world championship? He says he's not gonna win the world championship just to get another warning. It's 5 seconds. It currently, he just needs to keep it on the track. He just needs to keep it stable on the track. And all he needs to do is not get the warning. As this guy goes around the last corner, he struggles a lot. This weather has really caught with everyone. As this guy is almost spun it. And look at this, he's gonna be coming across the line now. Celis guy is gonna win in Brazil. I think it's his 4th win of the season. And it's coming across the line, but it's not gonna be enough. As I think HW, if I'm not mistaken, he is world champion of FTRS. He gets the win of the race. I think it's gonna be in P3. HW, I think he's the FTRS world champion. Because he has, at the moment, he's gonna get a 30-point advantage to Andre, which was his closest championship rival. And this 30 points will put him 70 away, and that means, and with 65 points left to play, HW is probably the world champion. And
Karim crossed the line. Pepian up to 5th, actually.
Pepian's from 5th. Terence crossed across the line, and Alex Bomberg. That's crazy. I think we need to get some post-race interviews. I think if we have like 10 minutes, I think we need to get them, because this is just incredible.
Oh, I don't think I have that time, unfortunately.
I just get HW and I need to ask him some questions. I'll just look at this. I'm getting messages from him. So yeah, what the championship decided that was. That was just incredible race. That was fantastic. Well, the HW on the podium, he's won it, he's gonna be happy, and that's gonna be fun. That's fantastic. So here are the standings: HW P1 from P11. He's obviously the driver of the day. City Star Guy P2, King Enzo P3, Andre P4. Just couldn't get it off from P10 as well. Pepin P5 after spinning on the early phase of the race. He's come
He's not champion yet.
What, for real?
Alright.
He wants.
I have to end it now.
But we have 65 points. I think he's champion because
he's not.
7 point gap.
I've got to end it soon.
We can't get original points in the sprint race if I'm not mistaken. I wait for the F2 sprint race.
Right.
You can end the stream. Bye.
Yes, thanks Ed. Sorry about the abrupt end, but I have to end it now.